Hello everybody, welcome to episode 13, Cracked Peg. I'm your host, Andro6657. Alright guys, I had a really good week. I went to an axe retreat this weekend. Some of you guys might not know what that is, but it's time for either men or women. They do separate retreats. It just takes time. Get to know yourself better and your faith. I was there Thursday night through Sunday morning, so I didn't have a lot of time to work on figures this week, but I did go ahead and get the red lantern finished. It's pretty snazzy looking, all the way done, and I still haven't decided if I'm going to go ahead and list him or not, or if I was going to create the whole set. And I did have a couple people interested in me making a whole set, the entire rainbow of the lanterns. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and talk about 5 of the worst. Instead of the top 5 this week, we're going to do the bottom 5, actually. The 5 of the worst figures I have, mostly customs and some other things too. And let's just go ahead and get started with that. Worst figure number 5 that I have is a WCW. See, this is a 1999 WCW Toy Biz referee. He has the mad referee face, as most referees have. He always has a watch because ref needs to keep time of the matches, and the inevitable 2 fingers for the 2 count. So he is dressed in the WCW style of a referee, the little bow tie, which I hated as being a referee. I always hated the referee look with the bow tie. We call that the waiter look, instead of wearing the stripes, which I always like to wear the stripes. And if you see me referee, you know that. So I can't stand this figure. I hold it just to know how bad WCW treated the referees, I guess. Probably one of the worst things history of refereeing, that outfit. Alright guys, moving on to number 3. This is a Wolverine I repainted, but after everything I repainted on him, I finally figured out, you know, I was thinking about parting with him. I wasn't too sure if I should or if I shouldn't, what would be the future of this Wolverine figure. Thought people might like him, until I realized he has no claws. No claws. So, I mean, hopefully I'll get some needles and maybe we'll put some real metal claws on him. But as for now, he's, I guess, a very calm Wolverine, so he doesn't have his blades out. So that's number 4 worst action figures I have. You know, bladeless Wolverine, useless, right? Number 3. This is an action figure I actually made for a throwback contest for people wanting to make old school Golden Age type of action figures, and this is my idea for a Golden Age Spider-Man. And one of the reasons why I say that it was a bad figure is because even though people thought it was a cool idea, nobody wants to buy this action figure. And I am inevitably, at the end of the day, I'm in the business of creating these things to sell. And as cool as it was, nobody wanted to throw down some money for it, but that's why I kind of considered it a failure. But I always thought it was a pretty cool look. I had people actually asking me about this for a long time after it was put into that contest at FigureRealm.com, and a lot of people were wondering, so I made a little backstory about this and called him really the first Spider-Man, because I tried to make a before Peter Parker Spider-Man story, and have people say that they were wikiing this stuff and Google searching, and they couldn't find anything about this Spider-Man. And it was really cool, because I mean, I actually made something that people thought was real. So even though it didn't sell, got a little bit of attention, so still on the list, bottom list. Alright, this is number 2 on the bottom list, bottom 5 this week. I actually called him the Dark Passenger, but it is basically just extra sculpt pieces on an amazing, or Human Torch actually, on a Human Torch action figure. Painted black, with a little dry brushing of red on him, but it was basically supposed to be some kind of like evil dark demon. Like, you know, if you watch the show Dexter, he was supposed to be Dexter's dark passenger, like on his shoulder, kind of bad guy kind of thing. But yeah, it was another unsuccessful attempt to make an original character, but I always liked it. I always thought it was pretty evil looking, and apparently nobody wants something evil looking like that in their collection, or they would want it. But if you do want any of these things, just feel free to email me, megastarandro@yahoo.com, and I could definitely hook you up with any of the things you see on the show if you'd like to purchase any of them. So don't hesitate to ask. Alright guys, if you're ready for the number one on the bottom list of the worst action figures I have ever made, Christina Aguilera. I know, right? Who would want a Christina Aguilera action figure? Well, I had a guy, when I first started out making action figures, who wanted Christina Aguilera. Now, it's made out of an Invisible Woman, from the Invisible Woman Human Torch 2-pack, but it's a lot of sculpt for the hair, sculpt for the dress. It was really hard to do all this stuff because this is actually not attached. This piece, I had to do a lot of foil making, and if you know what that means, you have to put foil down so the sculpt does not stick, so the legs will still move this way and that way. So, and these are some Barbie shoes that I modified to fit, and this is actually supposed to be an awards outfit that she was wearing to the music awards, I think. And the guy who wanted it, though, he was really upset with the face, which I didn't think was too bad. But he was like, I want you to sculpt this face to look like Christina Aguilera. And I basically told him, man, I can't do that. That's pretty tough stuff. And I already done all the hair and stuff like that. So I was kind of disappointed. I just said, you know what, dude, maybe I can't do it. And I kind of quit contact with the guy. But it was still an okay figure, I always thought. But anyways, somebody once told me this hand was pretty freaking big, too. But anyways, good grief, does that look ugly? I tried. Anyways, that was it for the top 5, or the bottom 5 this week. And since I didn't get a chance to make a lot of customs this week, or work on a lot of stuff, and I didn't get to work on anything today, even though I was off today, I was going to go ahead and treat you guys to a bunch of random lost footage from previous shows. So why don't you go ahead and enjoy this lost footage. Roll it.
Hey. Okay, and then the thumbs up and everything.
Okay.
Say something, put on the show. Now we can make Blair Witch.
Huh?
I can film you?
No.
No. Okay, I'll edit you out.
Okay, ready? We're gonna do it more than once, so.
Hello? What's up? Huh? I'm filming the show.